Are you traveling to China soon? Here is a brutal reality check. In China, there is a very real possibility that your cash will be rejected. Your standard credit cards won't work at regular shops, and Google Maps is completely useless. If you don't do these exact things before boarding your flight, you won't even be able to leave the airport when you land. Today, I'm giving you an hour-by-hour, foolproof countdown checklist of everything you must do before you fly to ensure a seamless trip to China. Now, because this is an insane amount of hyper-specific info, I actually built a complete printable hour-by-hour China travel checklist PDF for you. It is free, linked in the top comment and the description below. After watching this video, go download it right now and follow along. Check the boxes with me as we go through this video so you don't miss a single step. And listen, do not just download a random VPN and call it a day. If it fails, you are entirely cut off. At the 6-hour mark, I'm going to show you a genius loophole that lets you access Google, Instagram, and YouTube without a VPN at all. But first, our countdown begins at 48 hours out. First up, 48 hours before your flight. We need to secure your money. Call your bank, Chase, Bank of America, Citi, whoever, and set a travel notice. If you don't, your very first transaction in China is likely to trigger a fraud alert, and your account will be instantly frozen. You can easily find it in your banking app. Usually it is under Manage Card page and called Travel Notifications or Travel Plans. But here is the invisible trap that 99% of travel bloggers miss, the two-factor authentication nightmare. If you switch your SIM card or turn off your US cellular line, you won't get that text, and your card remains locked. To fix this right now, I highly suggest you to log into your banking app and changing your two-factor authentication settings to email verification or activating your bank's authenticator app. Next, payment apps. China is a completely cashless society. You must download Alipay and WeChat. My sincere advice is do not just choose one. You absolutely need a backup for payment. Now, there are some key differences between the two apps. Alipay is primarily for payments. You will use it to pay for dinner, convenience store purchases, subway rides, or renting shared bikes. WeChat, on the other hand, is a super app. Its main usage is communication, like WhatsApp and Line, which makes it incredibly easy to contact your hotel or Chinese friends, but it also features WeChat Pay for bills and transfers. Setting them up is quite easy as long as you have credit cards from Visa, MasterCard, Diners Club, Discover, JCB, American Express, or China UnionPay. When setting them up, remember these 3 rules. 1. Name matching. Your name in the app must match your passport and credit card exactly, including your middle name, or the verification will fail. 2. Identity verification. Upload a photo of your passport now to unlock higher spending limits. And 3. The 3% trick. For any single transaction over 200 RMB, it is about $28 US. These apps charge a 3% international card fee. Pro tip is ask the vendor to split the bill into smaller transactions to bypass that fee entirely. I have tried this trick with a few vendors myself, and they are always happy to help. Finally, the 48-hour mark, navigation. Google Maps are broken in China due to government coordinate offset system. Your GPS will drift by hundreds of feet. The Chinese equivalent of Google Maps is A-Map, also known as Gaode Map. It is China's most popular navigation app, designed specifically for the country's roads, public transport, and local services. Also, most guides will tell you to download Didi, which is China's Uber. But honestly, you don't need to. If you have already set up Alipay or WeChat, we can access Didi directly through their built-in mini programs. This saves you the time of downloading a separate app and linking your credit card all over again. Alright, now we are 24 hours out. It is time to pack. But there are strict security rules you need to know before you organize your luggage. Let's talk about power banks. The Chinese Civil Aviation Administration is notoriously strict. Look at the back of your power bank right now. If the capacity specifications or safety logos are rubbed off, faded, or missing, airport security in China will confiscate it on the spot, even if it is a brand new one. Ensure your power bank clearly clearly states it is under 100 watt-hours, which is usually around 20,000 milliamp hours. And more importantly, check if it has a CCC logo. 3C stands for China Compulsory Certification. Starting from 2025, China's Aviation Authority banned uncertified power banks on the domestic flights. If your power bank doesn't have it, the airport will usually let you abandon it on the spot. Now for some cultural reality. 80% of public restrooms in China, especially at train stations and tourist sites, do not provide toilet paper, and many are squat toilets. Go straight to Target or CVS right now, grab 3 or 4 packs of pocket tissues and small hand sanitizer, and keep them in your day pack at all times. Also, if you have severe allergies, especially to peanuts, or if you are strictly gluten-free or vegan, create a digital allergy card in Chinese. Save it as your phone lock screen. Street food vendors use peanut oil heavily, and a clear card that says I have life-threatening allergy in local trip is an absolute lifesaver. And hey, if you are not sure if your translation is right, just leave me a comment below. I will help you to confirm it. Then we are 6 hours until departure. This is your absolute last chance to set up your internet. If you wait until you land in China, you won't be able to access the Google Play Store, and the Apple App Store will automatically switch regions, meaning you cannot download a VPN once you are inside the country. Download them now and connect at least once at your home Wi-Fi. But as promised, here is the ultimate no VPN backup loophole. Buy an eSIM or activate international roaming through Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile. You can easily compare prices from different vendors online before you purchase. Why is this a game changer? Because foreign SIM cards roaming in China using a cellular protocol called data routing. Your data is tunneled straight back to the US before hitting the open internet. This means you get native, unrestricted access to Google, to Instagram, YouTube, and your US banking apps without ever needing to turn on a VPN. It is safer and 100% reliable. But if you are staying in China for more than 10 days, I highly suggest you to go to a physical store to buy a local prepaid SIM card. First of all, your internet speed will be much faster compared to relying heavily on VPN or an international eSIM. Second, and more importantly, many essential local apps like Dianping, which you absolutely need to grab a table number, wait in line at restaurants, or buy massive discount meal packages, strictly require a local Chinese phone number to sign up. China has 3 major carriers: China Unicom, China Mobile, and China Telecom. They have tons of stores everywhere, so just find one nearby. Remember to bring your physical passport, and the whole process takes less than 15 minutes. Now, 4 hours out, you are heading to the airport, and 2 hours out, you check in. Remember to take a quick photo of your checked luggage and baggage tracking sticker. If your bags get lost, which I don't hope so, showing a local airport employee a photo of your bag is infinitely easier than trying to describe it across a language barrier. Finally, you board the plane. During the flight, the attendant will hand you a paper arrival card. Here's the final trap. Do not leave the contact person or hotel address section blank, and do not just write Hilton Hotel. The border officials will pull you out of the line and make you fill it out all over again at the back of the queue. Screenshot the exact Chinese or English name and full address of your first hotel before you lose Wi-Fi, and write it down precisely on that card. Once that is done, put your phone in airplane mode, lean back, and enjoy the flight. China is one of the safest, most technologically advanced and breathtaking countries to explore. If you have your printed checklist ready, you are completely good to go. If you missed the download link, it is still right down there in the description. Drop a comment below if you have more questions. I'm Vicky, your China trip decoder. And see you in the next one.